You pet your cat every single day, and there is a very good chance that at least half of what you are doing is stressing them out. Not because you don't love them, but because nobody ever taught you the actual science of how cats want to be touched. A 2020 study found that cats petted in the wrong location showed measurable spikes in cortisol, the stress hormone, every single time, even when they look completely fine. Your cat may be tolerating your touch rather than enjoying it, and there is a massive difference between those two things. This video shows you exactly which side of that line you are on and how to cross it. Wrong way number 1. And this catches almost every cat owner. The belly rub. Your cat rolls over, shows their stomach. You think, invitation. You reach in, then scratch, bite, kick. Here is what actually happened. A cat showing their belly is not an invitation to touch it. In cat language, belly up means one of two completely different things. I trust you enough to show you my most vulnerable area. 2. I am luring you into a trap because I want to wrestle. Neither one means touch me here. The cat belly protects all vital organs. In the wild, exposing it was a death risk. That evolutionary vulnerability is still hardwired into every cat alive today. The belly show is a compliment. The correct response is a slow blink back, not a hand reaching in. Respect the trust. Don't test it. Wrong way number 2. And this causes the most confusing bites in all of cat. Ownership. Petting for too long, your cat was purring, relaxed, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, they turned and bit your hand. This is called petting-induced aggression. It is one of the most studied behaviors in feline science. Here is what happens. When you pet a cat, their body releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It feels good. They relax. They purr. But cats have a very low threshold for sensory overstimulation. After a certain point, the nerve endings in the skin become overstimulated. What felt good starts to feel irritating. And they communicate that switch through body language before they bite. Tail beginning to flick, skin twitching or rippling, ears rotating backward, head turning to look at your hand, body becoming slightly tense. These are all your cat saying, I am done now. Please stop. The bite is not random. The bite is the final warning after every other warning was missed. Wrong way number 3. Reaching over the top of the head to initiate petting. Watch how most people greet a cat. Hand comes from above, reaches over the head, pats the top of the skull. To a cat, that approach pattern is identical to how a predator attacks from above. Birds of prey, larger cats. Every aerial threat a cat has ever faced comes from directly overhead. Even with cats who love you, an overhead reach can trigger a micro-stress response every single time. The correct technique is called the index finger greeting. Hold one finger at nose level, 6 inches from their face. Let them come to you. Let them make contact first. If they rub their cheek against your finger, they just told you exactly where they want to be. Touched. Always follow their lead. Now the right ways. Right way number 1. The cheek and chin zone. This is the single most universally accepted petting location across all cats. Here is the science. Cats have scent glands concentrated around their face, cheeks, chin, corners of the mouth, forehead. These glands serve 2 functions. 1. They mark people they consider family. When your cat rubs their face on your hand, they are marking you as theirs. 2. The act of rubbing. These glands releases pheromones with a direct calming effect on the cat self-soothing chemistry. When you gently scratch the cheeks, behind the whiskers and under the chin, you trigger the same glands your cat uses to make themselves feel safe. You become the source of their calm. Not just a person they tolerate, their actual source of peace. Right way number 2. The base of the ears. Specifically the area just behind each ear where the skull meets the neck. This area is almost universally loved for one specific reason. It is an area cats cannot easily groom themselves. Other cats in a social group groom this area for each other. It is called allogrooming, one of the most intimate bonding behaviors cats perform. When you scratch gently at the base of the ears, not on top of the skull, not on the ear flap, but right where ear meets head, you are performing the same function as a trusted companion would. Watch your cat's response. Eyes will half close. They may begin to purr immediately. Some cats lean their entire head into your hand. That is your cat, experiencing the same neurochemical warmth that comes from being touched by someone they completely trust. Right. Way number 3. And this is the most important principle that makes everything else work. Let your cat control every session. Start with the index finger greeting. Let them choose to engage. During petting Dao, pause every 30 to 60 seconds. Remove your hand completely. Wait. If your cat pushes their head back into your hand, they are asking for more. If they sit still or look away, the session is over. Respect it. Research comparing owner-initiated versus cat-controlled petting sessions found something remarkable. Cats in cat-controlled sessions showed lower stress hormones, more affectionate behavior toward owners, and significantly longer average sessions. The less you try to control it, the more they give you, the more you respect their agency, the more they choose you. Here is your complete signal guide for every petting. Session.green. Keep going. Slow blinking at you. Leaning into your hand. Purring starting or continuing. Eyes softly half closing. Yellow. Slow down. Tail beginning to move. Ears rotating sideways. Single skin ripple. Body becoming slightly upright. Red. Stop immediately. Tail actively lashing. Ears flat back. Skin rolling repeatedly. Head turning to stare at your hand. Body going completely stiff. The bite never comes from nowhere. It always follows signals that were not seen. Learn these signals. Respect these signals. And your cat will trust your touch more deeply than you thought possible. Here is what I want you to take away. 3 mistakes most owners make daily. Belly trap. Petting too long. Overhead approach. 3 right ways that transform everything. Cheeks and chin, base of ears, and letting your cat lead every session. Tonight, try just one thing. The index finger greeting. Hold one finger at nose level. Wait, and watch what happens when your cat chooses to close that distance themselves. That deliberate step toward you. Is your cat saying everything they cannot say out loud? Drop a comment. Which mistake were you making? Which right way are you trying tonight? If this changed how you see your cat, subscribe now. Every week we go deeper into the science behind cat behavior most owners never get told. See you in the next one.